Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome back again to my video. I'm happy you are there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very long time and it's been a very sad moment. As I said earlier on, it's a very sad moment in the history of Africa, the history of Kenya. My Shuja, my hero, Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Fly with the angels. I know you are only sleeping. I know your spirit will rise again because you are the man who loves peace. You are the man who has been labeled every goddamn names, given names, but you never cared. You continue to move on. Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, Lala Salama. Sleep well, Baba. We love you so much. We know what it stood for. Yes, I just want to say this. People who work against Raila, they are greedy people. From day one, Raila has won 4 consecutive elections in Kenya. All these elections were stolen. How greedy can people be? How greedy can people be politically, especially Africans? How greedy can we be? How stupid can we be in Africa? Now today, let me tell you, the president of Kenya today will have been Martha Karua. She will have been the very first woman president of Kenya. She will have been the person ruling Kenya today who will have taken over after the death of, after the passing on of Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Why? Because she contested alongside with Raila as the deputy to Raila. Her people, Kikuyus, worked against Raila Amolo Odinga. They thought they were doing something good to themselves. But today, it comes to, they will now realize they did actually bad to themselves. I said it. Before the election, I said, Kenyans, please elect Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. So let him do only one term. Martha Karua will now take over from there. She will have been the very first woman president. History will have been made by that side. And also a Kikuyu, because the Kikuyus will always want a Kikuyu to be president, even in the next 1 million years. That the Kikuyus are politically very greedy. I do not hate them at all. I love them. But when it comes to politics and the issue of the hatred, tribal hatred, it is really very bad on the side of Kikuyus. Today, Kikuyus are struggling to be politically, belong now. It's going to be very difficult for them. Why? What will have been so easy, they have made it difficult for themselves. Why? Because Raila would not have, I knew Raila was not going to do even more than one term. Even if he was alive, he could have ruled for one term while Martha Karua takes over from there. But as God, as nature will have it, Raila pass on. Automatically, Martha Karua will have taken over. And she's a Kikuyu. But the Kikuyus opted to vote for somebody making a very big mistake. I said it that time. The right man for the job is Raila and Martha Karua. But you see, Martha Karua also, I'm sure she will look back and have a big regret. She will be regretting and will be cursing her own people because she was supposed to be. But because God does not want, the Kikuyus to continue to dominate, that is why I believe so. If not, why was Kikuyus opting for Ruto and Gachagua when Baba Raila could have become president and Martha Karua takes over, and today Martha Karua will have been president of Kenya? Now they are struggling. Now they are fighting themselves. Now they are making noise all over. That is one time. No, it was your mistake. You brought about Ruto. You are the one who brought Ruto. You are the one who supported Ruto. You are the one who helped him to rig the election, to buy the election. Now you must live with this. Because it will take a very long time for Kikuyu to come back and become president of Kenya. Don't waste your time. Do not waste your time. So, it will have been so easy and nice. If you have been honest, I want to tell you, I'm sorry. It's so painful that you were not honest. Look at how Raila has fought for Kenya. Look at what Raila has achieved for Kenya. You still stood against him. That he can never be president of Kenya. Now, look at what happened. Look at the way it is today. Martha Karua, you stood against this same Raila in 2007. You single-handedly made sure that Kibaki to remain in power, despite that you said you are a honest person, despite you claim to be an upright politician, but you were against Raila, and you knew Raila won the election. Kalonzo Musyoka, you stood against Raila Amolo Odinga. You knew very well Raila defeated Kibaki. You came out to support Kibaki from being coming a distance third position to become deputy vice president of Kibaki. You knew you were doing a wrong thing, but you did it. You did not support the right person. You said you are a Christian. Christians don't behave like that. People who call themselves Christians in Kenya, they are the devil worshippers, and the people that they accuse of being devil worshippers are the real Christians. So, history will judge you so harshly. Do not say that you have supported Raila. No. All the time you were trying to support Raila, to deputize him to become the deputy or the vice president of Raila, you were also looking for an office. It's not because of Raila. It's not because of the love you have for Raila. No, it isn't. Martha Karua, you came and sing songs of praises for Raila. But that time it was too late. Kikuyus have already made up their minds that Raila will never become president of Kenya for no just cause, for no reason. For no reason. They made the Luos to be their enemies. They made Raila to be their number one enemy. You call this man names. You did a lot of things. Yet you know he was the best for Kenya. Now in death you are praising him. History will not judge you well at all. Posterity will not judge you well at all. Because you did not stand for the truth. Yes, even if you do not like Raila, but he won the elections. Now, the time Uhuru was running up and down, helter-skelter to become president of Kenya, he could have realized where was the love now? The love came from where? This love, if it was there, I bet you the time Uhuru became president of Kenya was a wrong time. Kenyans are not looking at it that way. Even himself, I don't know if he's thinking about it, that is Uhuru. The time Uhuru became president, Raila could have become the president. He could have supported Raila. He could have become the deputy president to Raila Amolo Odinga. Rather than Ruto become his deputy, he could have become deputy to Raila. Raila would have done, even if Raila did 2 terms, then Uhuru would have been deputy president for 10 years and take over from there. Nobody would have been able to take it from him. Everybody would have supported him again. And then he would become president for another 10 good years. Ruto would not even have to. There was no way Ruto could be the president by the time he became the president of Kenya. So these are the people who did a lot of damage to Kenyan political life, but today they want to claim to be heroes. Martha Karua, I am so sorry. I love you so much, but the truth is that you stood against Raila Amolo Odinga when he won the election. Uhuru Kenyatta did the same thing. You brought about propaganda against Raila. You knew this man was the best man. You knew he stood for the right thing for Kenya. Unajua tu anapigania haki ya wananchi na watu unajua, lakini you stood for lies. It is now going to tell on you. You will only struggle and struggle. Kalonzo, you can't be president of Kenya. You can't be. I'm not God, but you can't be. Because of what you did to Raila. Somebody else is going to do it to you. Martha Karua, the same thing. I think that is the reason why it never happened that Raila became president of Kenya, because you will have become the president today. If by any means Raila became president that time, by now Raila would have, the way he is gone, you will have taken over. Only after 3 years or less than 3 years. You see how people can, dishonesty and conmanship can lead people, the whole community. Now you are talking about Mulima. What you are Mulima, Tafadalini, you are not being honest. You've never been so straightforward. You have always been so dishonest when it comes to political sphere. In Kenya, I love you so much. You're my wonderful people. I love you. But in that aspect, you did not do the right thing. Fare thee well, Raila Amolo Odinga. Till we meet again. God bless you. Lala Salama, Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Thank you, mabibi na mabwana. Nimesema asanteni sana. Please share my video. Let it go viral. Asanteni sana. Mungu awabariki. Thank you. Bye for now.